Hello guys, this is MyBalkanGaming, and as you know, Delta Rising is finally here. I have managed to get the Delta Operations pack with just Zen. Nice move for us that didn't get it with real money, but a punch in the face for people who did. Nice move, Cryptic. So I'll begin my coverage of this expansion with a ship review of the Dauntless Exparimantal Class Science vessel. And here is the ship itself. I call it the foreskin, but seriously, it just looks so awesome. That slick design, I just love it. Currently we only have the C-Store version, which you can buy of course separately for 3000 Zen. The fleet versions are coming in a later date. This ship can be played by only Federation characters. You must be at least level 50 Vice Admiral to fly it. Let's talk about some stats of the ship. Base stats for the hull are 29,700 at level 50 and 36,000 at level 60. Shield modifier is 1.3. You get a crew of 150. The Dauntless has 6 weapon slots. There are 3 in front and 3 aft. Just like the Vesta class I used on this character previously. Device slots are 3. Base turn rate is 14, which is awesome. You also get plus 10 weapons power and plus 10 auxiliary power. For this ship you also get a sensor analysis, a subsystem targeting, and a secondary deflector, which is quite nice. I recommend putting a Dyson Destroyer secondary deflector, as the default one is rubbish. You also get a new universal console called Particle Synthesizer. This console can project a particle synthesis beam at a distant target. This will cause you to assume the appearance of your target and your distant foe, and its nearby friends will take on your appearance, thus causing tremendous confusion between your enemies. Additionally, a photonic decoy of your starship is created near your position to draw the attention of your enemies. But in practice, this mostly doesn't work as advertised. If you try this on a Borg cube, for example, it will just look you funny and slap you around. Console slots are 5 science consoles. You also get 2 engineering ones and 3 tech console slots. Buff layout is 1 lieutenant tactical, 1 lieutenant commander tactical, 1 lieutenant engineering, 1 lieutenant intel/science, and 1 commander science. As you can see, this is probably one of the most heavily tech-oriented science ships so far. The buff layout is good, but unfortunately there's no universal swords, which is a shame. On the other hand, that lieutenant commander tech and commander size slots work quite well together. As you can see, I'm using this ship on my Fed Science Officer, but if you, let's say, put it on your tech, you won't be wrong. Also, as you can see, I'm using Tetrions as my weapons. Hadn't had time to upgrade almost anything on this character, so I chose these Tetrions. As also I get a set bonus from the Nukara Webmine Launcher and a Nukara Particle Converter Universal Console. I'm also using a full Solanese space set with a Solanese secondary deflector. On the science consoles I have stacked 5 flow capacitors. No fleet ones, unfortunately. On engineering consoles I have one fleet neutronium console and a plasmonic leech. On tech consoles I have all universals. The particle synthesizer, the assimilated Borg console, and a Nukara particle converter, as this build is not set for damage, rather for tanking, some healing and debuffing. But let's see this buff layout once more. As you can see, on that Lieutenant Commander tech slot I am using Tactical Team 1, Tech Pattern Delta, and a Tech Pattern Beta. On that Lieutenant tech slot I'm using Tactical Team 1 and Beam Overload 2. In Commander Science I have Science Team 1, TSS 2, Photonic Shockwave 1 and Viral Matrix 3. On that Lieutenant Intelligence/Science, I'm not using the Intelligence Officer, as the Lieutenant Intelligence powers are rather poor. So I opted for the Plain Bridge Officer, and I'm using Tractor Beam and Hazard Emitters too. Too bad, as this slot is not a Lieutenant Commander, that would be just almost OP. On that Lieutenant Engineering, I'm using standard EPTS-1 and OX2SIF-1. So for the traits, I have opted for using all the space ones. For the space reputation powers, I have opted for the all defensive ones. So I get quite a defensive bonus. So let's now see some of my DOFs. So as you can see, I'm currently using these DOFs, and also this one I got from the operations pack, which is quite useful. But let's finally see this puppy in some actual combat. Let's test it in a new Borg disconnected STFs. You guys enjoy the fight, and I'll tell you my final impressions of the ship just after that.
I am 7 of 9. In this instance, I speak for the Cooperative. Many Borg were disconnected from the Collective when the Borg Queen was defeated in the Hive. She survived and downloaded herself into this Unimatrix. Now she is compelling any vessels with upload a virus to the disconnected Borg ships before they reach these towers. If the ships reach these emitter points, the Borg Queen will begin to reassimilate them. The Cooperative will not be able to assist in this endeavor. The longer they stay, the greater the risk of reassimilation. up a massive disturbance in fluidic space. Species 8472 is approaching. The Undine will destroy the disconnected Borg ships. Stop them. a ship designed to fight Borg. Destroy it before it attacks the Cooperative.
Collective will not fall here. I will not allow it.
You will be eliminated! The weak shall perish.
Three dreads, but they're another. It's your chance. Thank you for your assistance. We will assist the disconnected Borg and Red. If they wish to join the cooperative, they will be welcome to do so.
Too bad that we didn't manage to kill any dreadnoughts, but that's for the lack of coordination in pugs. So in conclusion, this is a great tier 6, heavily tech-oriented science ship. I'm really quite impressed with it. As you could see, my shields never drop below the 90 mark. If you have 3000 Zen and are looking for one of the currently best science ships out there, this is a ship for you. It has some drawbacks, but hey, which ship doesn't? So, what are you waiting for? Stop watching the video and buy it! Okay guys, this is all. Be sure to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.